I'm Corey Sullivan, and this is my capstone project for Empire State College. For this project, I looked at using mentoring as a method to reduce the recidivism rate of juvenile justice youth who have already been into the system and are coming back out into the community. Justice system, there's a lot of things going on. You gotta talk about families, you gotta talk about neighborhoods, you gotta talk about poverty, you gotta talk about schools. So there's a lot going on. But there's a huge impact that the juvenile justice system has on our society. For it to function, it costs about $7.1 million a day. Youth who have been in the juvenile justice system have a dropout rate of 26%. These numbers are substantial and are devastating to our economy and to our society as a whole. Problems, I wanted to look at mentoring. For me, I have a personal investment in mentoring in these powerful relationships and what they can bring to the table. I think it's these relationships that are crucial and key to changing the juvenile justice system and helping youth who have come out to be full-fledged, successful, educated, and people who are connected into the communities that they are a part of. Complex problem, I thought of a multifaceted curriculum to give mentors to address such a complex problem. It has to do with families, it has to do with youth themselves, and it really leverages these powerful relationships to increase social capital in the communities, to help youth goal set, to use strength-based assessments, to help just youth figure out who they are and what are they capable of doing. The crucial thing with mentoring. Studies have shown that the more time that a youth has with his mentor, whether it's weekly or longevity, I'm talking over a couple of years, the more successful that youth is. Right now, we were planning on about 15 months. They said a year is kind of a crucial time frame. I thought 15 months would be kind of perfect to help segue into the real purpose of this program. And the real purpose is to help the youth find a natural mentor in the community. Someone who's there all the time, whether it's a coach, a teacher, a parent, that neighborhood guy down the street that everybody loves. Right? We believe that there's natural mentors out there, and sometimes it takes a little boost to find them. Also with these meetings, it's something that we call rally meetings. I also believe that as many people can rally around these youth as possible, the better youth outcomes will be. So we're talking about schools, we talk about mental health, we talk about probation officers, social workers, parents, families, coaches, cousins, you name it, whoever it is, we want them there in this meeting to encourage the youth along their journey, to speak truth and positivity into them, and to help them to see something that maybe they don't see quite yet in themselves. Along the way, the mentor is going to do things like a Myers-Briggs assessment. And for this Myers-Briggs assessment, the youth is going to have time to process what are these strengths and who are they? What is their identity? Right, I think all youth have these three basic questions. Who am I? Where do I belong? And what am I supposed to be doing? Right, and this program helps to address those three big questions. And that when we're trying to help out these youth through mentoring, we're going to be helping out their families as well. Oftentimes, youth who have been in the juvenile justice system are going right back into the same circumstances that may have contributed, not always, but sometimes, to the problems that got them there in the first place. Same friends, same school, same family, and we got to understand that sometimes things got to change. So when can we walk alongside their families during this process? I think we can help out a lot. We can help them get them connected to resources in the community. We can help them understand their youth and how to talk to them, how to engage them, and how to be the most successful parent that they know that they can be inside. And sometimes they just need a little boost to get there. We want to look at a lot of different things. A huge thing for us is the developmental assets test. There's 40 different developmental assets that have proven to be pivotal in a youth's life. The more a youth has, the better off they'll be. The average right now is about 18, but a lot of the youth who have been in the juvenile justice system are lacking about less than 10. So we're talking about 2 or 3, and they dynamically and drastically change and improve just life outcomes. So we want to look at those and see how we can improve those strategically during the course of the program. We also want to look at what's called Casey Life Skills Assessment. These things are just basic life skills that maybe you and I take for granted, like how do we write a check? How do we cook dinner? How do we set aside time and time manage these things? And we want to see those life skills improve for our youth to become independent and capable and confident in who they are to do these things and be a full-fledged participant in our society. natural measures to have that this program is working. One of them is just simple contact with the juvenile justice system. The point of this program is to see if we can reduce the recidivism rate for juvenile justice youth. So if they keep getting in contact with the system, something's off. We also want to see if the schools that these youth go to are engaging the youth themselves. We want to see if the youth are also engaging and connecting to those schools. Schools are a huge aspect to the youth, no matter where they are. And so if we can make sure that they're getting in good grades, they're connecting in sports teams or clubs, or having some sort of connection to the school, the better youth outcomes that they're going to have. There's a lot going on in this project. We're talking about youth, family, society, juvenile justice, probation, so many people, moving pieces. There's a lot of information out there as well. I'm really excited and passionate about this. I'm passionate about youth, especially those youth who are on the margins of our society, the forgotten ones, the misfits. So I'm excited about this project and implementing it here in Rochester, New York. If you want some more information, check out these awesome references and a lot of the articles that have helped me put this all together.